The podcast kind of came out of my account or my blog and my writing, and I got so much feedback from people, from women and men, about how my writing kind of helped them live that part of themselves. And I was like, well, there might be a way to give more back, even to provide a space where people can come and listen and feel less alone and be inspired to live that part of themselves. So this is kind of where the podcast came from. And I wanted to make it fun and entertaining, and just so to take kind of like the fear out of that subject, because it's such a big taboo. And if you start talking about it in like a very normal way, I think it helps people to live that part of themselves more naturally. So that's kind of how it got started. And that inspired me to do that. It's been really fun. It's also an incredible opportunity to talk to other people about sex, because not that many people do that. And so I have this opportunity to talk to so many people who work within the sex industry, but also who do erotic art, and to see different ideas of what sexuality and eroticism and desire means to people. And my hope is to show a big spectrum of sexuality and love and desire, so people can kind of figure out their own. Well, I think part of the quote-unquote success of the show is that I started it without a real goal in mind. The only goal was to like share with people. So I think what people reacted to was kind of that innocent excitement about the topic, that I'm just so fascinated by it, that helped people be fascinated as well. And so, I got shared quite a bit in the beginning, and still to this day. I think what the biggest part of it is now is the collaborations with other artists, because I feel like I can expose my listeners to different people and to different ideas of sexuality, but also these artists can share their work through the podcast. So I think it's become this like really beautiful thing. And obstacles, of course, you have to put out a show every week. And there's life and there's work, and you have to be very diligent in the work that you do, and put a lot of energy and passion into it, because life does get in the way of a lot of things, and you just have to burn for something so much that you want to do it every week, and then you will not give up, even if a few weeks maybe it doesn't feel perfect or the way you thought it would look like. But that's normal too, right? You share with your audience also when it doesn't look perfect, because life does not look perfect for anybody. And so therefore, I think even these ups and downs can go into the work as well. I would say the most important thing is your passion. What is it that you truly want to say and share with the world, and what gets you up in the morning, right? You get up and you're like, this is so fascinating to me, and find something that really touches you personally, that you want to learn more about, that you want to share about, that you want to just, just like breathe in every day. Because, it's important that it comes from you, and that you don't choose something because somebody else told you that could possibly work. Because you'll have to do it for quite a bit of time. So you better be fucking fascinating, or fascinated really, and inspired by yourself. So that would be my main tip. Of course, I can share a sneak peek of my projects with you guys. The podcast is still going, so please tune in. But also, I'm working on a book right now, and it's nearly done. So it's supposed to come out in a couple months. And it's a book about erotic poetry and imagery. And so that book will come out. Also, I'm relaunching my website next month, so you guys can check out different things like tips and erotic art that I'm sharing with my audience. So go and check that out too. And there's a few other things that I can't talk about yet, but I'm super excited. I'll share, of course, online as soon as that is out as well.